Don't ever, 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 and I'm going to tell you why, ever, ever, as long as you walk this earth, want anything so badly that you can't let it go. Don't ever want anybody or anything so bad that you got to hold on to it. It'll mess you up. Anybody ever been through that? You wanted something or someone so badly you're willing to do anything for it. And what happened with you? Let me tell you here. You went through that before? With who? With what or who?
Back in, probably when I was a freshman in college, I was with this chick.
A chick?
Yeah.
A chick is a chicken or a bird?
My bad. I was with this girl, and we were dating for 2 years. We were engaged, and then we broke off the engagement because, you know, I was living in North Carolina. She was still out here.
Right.
And so, you know, she ended up.
Can you guys hear way over there? Okay, go ahead.
So, you know, she ended up cheating on me and all that stuff. And, you know, I spent like 2 years with her. So, you know, I got like, you know, sprung off of her.
Yeah.
And like, you know.
Sprung me hook.
And so, you know, basically I was thinking about, you know, moving back to LA, even though I had a nice life in North Carolina. You know, even though we weren't together, I was like, you know, damn, baby, I miss you. And, you know, simping and all that stuff. And then,
baby, baby,
you know,
baby.
every time I came back to LA, you know, we're like, hey, let's go on the date. And she's like, yeah, let's go on the date. Then she stood me up. And then I was like, oh, no, you know, she was just busy. And then, you know, I did it again.
Made up
and,
excuses.
Yeah, so, you know, I got stood up like 5 times. And then it took about like, you know, the 5th time I got stood up. And, you know, I finally got it together and got over her.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That's a good one. Have you ever wanted anything or anybody so badly that you would do anything for it?
Yes.
And what? Or who? I mean, who or what?
I would say like people that I've dated in the past, definitely.
You wanted them so badly you would have done anything. Amazing. What's that like? What does it feel like?
It sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you learn from that?
I think I'm learning from that. Like I'm still kind of in that a little bit.
Oh, you still like that a little bit?
Yeah.
So you haven't learned so you could be free from it. Oh, good.
No.
Well, we're free. This is your first time here, right?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Amy.
Amy. I'm glad you came. Any questions or disagreement or anything?
Like about anything that you've said?
Yeah, anything I've said, anything.
No, I really like what you stand for. I think we are in a fallen state.
Yeah.
And I think that people are really hurt.
Yeah, they are. People are hurting in that fallen state.
Yeah.
So this your boyfriend or husband? Ooh.
Boyfriend.
You guys not dating?
We are, yeah.
You're dating?
Yes.
And you're friends?
It's a little rocky.
It's a little rocky dating?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Is he beta or alpha?
He's alpha.
He's alpha. Well, it should be good then.
I'm trying to control him.
You're trying to control him?
Yeah.
Like how, for example?
Like, I don't want him to go do anything else other than hang out with me.
Amazing. Why you need him all the time?
Because I don't think I'm good on my own.
You don't think you're good on your own? At what?
At like being okay or like.
And why not?
I think I had a really like, my mom was really bad with me.
Yeah. Did he tell you to forgive your mother?
Yeah.
He told you to? Have you gone and forgiven her? You have
No.
not. Why not?
Because I'm angry.
But that's how to overcome it, though. What did she do to you?
She just like never, she was really bad with my dad and she cheated on him and
Amazing.
nothing was ever her fault.
Yeah.
And I've tried to tell her that and she just doesn't, she doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
She just gets mad at me and disregards what I say.
Yeah. Are you an only child?
No, I have a brother.
And is he still at home with her?
No, he's married.
Oh, good.
but he's kind of like her sidekick. So
Yeah,
he
beta.
like, yeah.
Some kids rebel and some give in to the mother. And I like the fact you're rebelling against her. That way you can overcome it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Did you ask your father to help you with her?
Yeah, they're divorced now. So
Good.
I've talked to him about it, and he like agrees.
Yeah.
And he thinks that I need to live my own life.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to do it until you go and forgive her. Because your friend, boyfriend, whatever, sometimes there's only so much he can do.
Yeah.
And he can't be with you all the time. Because if you around you all the time, you would hate him for that.
Yeah, I think that's been happening.
Yeah. You'd be like, why don't you go somewhere?
I like don't want him to go anywhere, and then when he doesn't, I like resent him.
Yeah, that's amazing. How you deal with that?
I don't know.
Let him have the mic for a minute. Is this your first time?
Yes, yeah.
And so how do you handle it? What do you do?
It feels tough. It feels like I don't want to deal with it.
Right,
But I have like hope that it will change.
right. Do you try to please her, do whatever she wants, like stay with her or do what she asks you to do when she's trying to control you?
Not really.
Oh, good.
No, and I try to talk to her to help her to overcome it.
Well, you say, you know what, you need to go sit down, overcome that hell. I'm going out. You tell her that?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Would you go with her to help deal with her mother?
I would, yeah.
You would? Are you guys living together?
Yes.
Beta! Why don't you do it the right way? Because you're only making the situation worse by living with her. And I know if you're living with her, everything else is happening too, right? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not helping this situation. Because
Okay.
the more you live with her and the more you have sex with her, she becomes even more needy of you. Because she thinks that's love. And so she is happy that somebody love her, but she doesn't realize it's just sex.
Yeah.
And then it's best because you're the head, you should do it the right way. Don't live together, don't sex together, wait until marriage. And then you will have a long marriage.
Yeah, even what you're like when you're saying that, I feel that is right.
Yes.
Like it feels like I even try to say to her sometimes, like that you have to love yourself.
Yes.
And it's not going to come from anybody else.
That's right. Yeah. So you see she's having a tough time. You're going to catch real hell. And then if you have a baby with her, especially not being married, she's going to kill your children because she won't be able to help it.
Yeah.
Am I right about that? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah. She won't be able to help it. So why don't you do the right thing? Are you willing? Did you move in with her or she moved in with you?
Moved in with me.
Are you willing to move out? Let her have the mic, please.
Yeah, we're technically traveling together now. So it's kind of been like that, and we were gonna move in together when we got to we're from Canada, so we moved from
Canada.
Toronto.
Right on.
Yeah, and we're gonna move to Vancouver together. So then we were just traveling through the States.
Right. You have separate rooms?
No, like wherever
No.
we stay like.
You
in the
got to
same
do it
room.
right. I'm telling you, folks. I understand we all in that fallen state, right? At some point, once you wake up, you got to do it right. And I know you're addicted to one another and all this stuff going on, and you want to do it the right way, but you're afraid if you break up and try to do it right, you're going to end up breaking up. If you break up, that's fine. It's not meant to be anyway. I recommend you talk to your mother.
Okay.
And once you forgive her, your whole world going to change. The only reason you're suffering today because you playing God by hating your mother. She can't help it. That doesn't mean you got to hang out with her or anything. You don't have to take her flowers on Mother's Day or any of that stuff. You just make sure you don't resent her. And she could stay crazy. Just let her know, I know you're crazy. And you can't help but be crazy. And I'm sorry for holding that against you. I didn't understand at first, but I understand now. Because she feels the same way you feel. You have her identity right now.
Yeah.
And so you know exactly how she feels. And you know that you can't help yourself, right?
Yeah.
Well, she can't help herself either. So forgive her and walk away.
Okay.
Any question about anything?
Do you have to talk to someone to forgive them?
Yes. She like, you want to write a note, huh? No,
Yeah.
you got to face her so you can get your courage back.
Okay.
And you're going to be scared. You're going to shake in your boots, but just tremble, but yet forgive her. And don't ask for forgiveness. Say, look, I'm sorry I realize now you couldn't help it. I was wrong for resenting you for it.
Yeah.
It's wrong what you did. And your whole world will change. You'll finally be you, and there's nothing like being you.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Any other question? You guys going to get married? He's saying yes, and you saying no.
I want to. Yeah. I see like I have caused him a lot of pain, and I like hate myself for that.
You hate yourself for causing him pain? And why do you hate yourself?
Because I'm like my mom.
Yeah, I understand. Don't hate yourself for it, all right? Because if he was an alpha male, he wouldn't let you cause him pain. It's not your fault that he's allowing that to happen. That's his fault. So, you know, when you cause him pain, and he like crying and carrying on?
I don't even, now that you're saying it, I don't even know if it causes him pain. Maybe that's just me.
Why do you think it caused him pain?
Because I think he wants to go out and like create a business and make money and
Right.
be a man.
And you won't let him? I'm sorry?
No.
You won't let him? I thought he was an alpha male. If he was an alpha male, you're like, you know what? The H with you, I'm out of here. He wouldn't let you control him, so that's not your fault, that's his fault. It really is.
Yeah.
And so when you cause him pain, laugh about it. Oh, I caused him pain today, that's pretty cool. Because if he didn't allow it to happen, it would not happen. If he was a real man, you couldn't cause him pain.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
But so when you do it, don't hate yourself. Know that you should not do it. Know that, hey, this is not the right thing, right? But don't hate yourself for it because you can't help it. You really, if you could do differently, you would. If you could be better, you would. So don't hate yourself for it, then you can overcome it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
There's nothing in life that's that important that you should be hating yourself for. Nothing.
Okay.
Really, nothing. If you jump off a bridge, don't jump, but let's say you jump off the bridge today. He'll just look down and say, wow, she jumped off the bridge. I got to find me another one to beat me up.
Yeah.
Really, it's not a big deal. There's nothing in life that's a big deal. But Satan makes you think it's a big deal. He tell you, oh, look at you, you're just like your mama. And you hate your mother, so you start hating yourself. You start judging yourself. Cut that out.
Okay.
All right? You can't help it. It's not right, but you can't help it. So if you want to overcome it, don't judge yourself for it.
Okay.
All right? Any other questions? Did that help a little bit?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. What do you think about all that?
I think everything you said is good.
Yeah. Why are you letting her stop you from starting a business?
I think I had been, and then just recently I stopped that.
Oh, you did?
And that's what's been tough between us.
Right.
So how do we like stay together, and I do that. That's what's been hard for me.
Oh, okay. How do you stay together and start a business?
Yeah. Just with her having been that way.
If she's like that and she's controlling you like that, I would let her go. If you want a business, because
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to be yourself if you do what she wants you to do. You're going to end up breaking up anyway because at some
Yeah.
point you're going to be fed up with it.
Yeah.
So just do the right thing. And she's not going anywhere. She cares about you right now, so
Yeah.
she's not leaving. And she would see that you're doing your own thing, and she'll respect that.
Okay.
Just say, no, I'm going to work. I'll be back. And it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And she would stumble and cry until she overcome her mother.
Yeah.
But she would appreciate that you stood up and did the right thing. That's what women need. They need to see a man being right and doing right. That makes sense?
It does.
What is more important? Which is more important to you, the business or the woman?
Business.
So it should be a decision there.
Yeah.
See, the job means more than you. How did that feel?
I already knew that.
Do you want to be needed by him?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, stop fighting him.
Okay.
All right? Because you're going to resent him if he doesn't do what he wants to do. After a while, you start thinking, I stopped him from doing what he wanted to do. Then you hate yourself for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much it was just not forgiving my mom.
Yeah.
And
It's-
how that's been like the problem.
Yes.
It's not been him or me.
That's right.
It's been
It's the hate in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say something too?
Yeah.
It's funny too, just everything you're saying, like, I've met her mom, and like, when she's acting like that, it's like exactly like her mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like her mother. She's
Yeah.
not herself. She's her
No,
mother.
it's like, it's not even her.
Right.
And she's acting exactly like her mom.
That's right. Did you tell her mother that?
I didn't tell her mother that.
Why not?
I've met her like a few times, and I don't know.
You should have told her, you know what, your daughter acts just like you.
Okay.
Yeah, you should tell her. Don't be afraid of her.
Okay.
And by the way, don't let the pregnant lady, don't let your mother come around and play with the baby.
Oh yeah.
Because she'll destroy the baby. That make sense? Yeah. Yeah, no, just say, no, you can't come around. It's my grandchild. I want the grandbaby. No, you can't eat the grandbaby. You ate me up. You can't have the grandbaby. You have to protect your children. All right? Yes.
No,
Any
that's-
questions for me?
When you forgive your parents, and they're still like the way they were, how do you resolve, I think, like just not going around them if it's not good to go around them?
Just don't go around them.
Yeah.
That's all. You resolve it by not doing it. Hey, today is my birthday. We're having a party. Come on over, Johnny. No, I'm not coming to your party. I'm not coming until you change.
Yeah.
Till you admit you were wrong, and then I'll come.
I'm hearing just like being honest, and that's what I'm not doing.
Yeah, you're not being honest with
Yeah, I'm trying to pretend everything's okay.
Yes, which means that you're not showing love to them.
Yeah.
Because if you can't be honest with your parents, you're not going to be honest with yourself or
Yeah.
your girlfriend or anyone. You got to be honest with them so they know. They may not like it, but
Yeah.
at least you're being honest.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. And,
Thanks.
and if they never change, fine. You start your own family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then things will be different for you. But be honest with your parents and her parents too.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's going to help her because once you marry her, you'll be the head of her, and she's going to see the light through you. And as she sees her husband doing it, she'll do it too.
Yeah.
But if you're weak, she's going to stay weak.
Yeah. Got it.
All right?
Thank you.
We're very popular in Canada too. I get a lot of calls
Yeah,
from Canada.
yeah.
That's amazing. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
That is crazy. We're going to have to go down there one day.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I'm glad you guys are here.
Same. Yeah.
All right. Anything you disagree with me about?
No.
Okay. All right. All right.